Seriously? Are they reliable?
Totally neutral party, gate attendant. I showed her the picture of Suzanne. She ID'd her immediately. Lucian, she couldn't tell because the kid she saw was wearing a baseball cap. Who you call it, Brenda?
No, because this could turn out to be nothing, and I don't want Jax to call a press conference.
Well,
are you sure you want to hear this?
Well, yeah, I do. Sonny, if you got a lead, you're gonna follow. You gotta keep me...
Hola, ¿qué tal? Sonny 40, ¿Está Carlos Escobar?
Well, wow. Carlos Escobar, is that what you said? The Carlos Escobar, the one who's being searched for all over the States and into Mexico? You just called this guy?
Carlos will help us find Lucian and Suzanne, unless you want to have them arrested. So you got to think about this. Are you thinking about your badge, thinking about your family?
Hey.
Hey. Es bien importante. Si alguien ve a la Suzanne Stanwyck, que me llamen inmediatamente. Muchas gracias, señor Escobar. Claro. Adiós.
Okay, that sounds like an interesting conversation. Took a little Spanish in high school, just enough to get by.
Oh, so you understood what I was talking about?
Yeah, you got the, I guess you're gonna get Carlos Escobar to keep an eye for Suzanne, and if he sees her, he's gonna call you?
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
You really think that's a good idea, Sonny?
You don't?
No, I don't. I don't think it's a good idea to throw criminals into the mix ever. I mean, especially a guy like him he's wanted all over the world.
Okay, we got to come at Suzanne as equals.
What does that mean?
Okay, she's made a lot of contacts she's been married to Theo for all those years. Underground contacts. Now, that's where I use my resources so we can be one step ahead of her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she took the kid, stashed him somewhere, and is going to come back.
If she's gone, why would she come back?
To tie up all loose ends. Look, if she set herself up as a grieving grandmother, if she did that long enough so Brenda loses hope of ever finding her son, right? She never has to see us again. But when she shows up, we drop the hammer, and we show her proof that she took the little boy.
That'd be great. Sonny, we don't have any proof.
Well, that's where you come in.
Okay.
No.
Look, thank you, but I'm not on the case anymore.
I
know,
know,
a cop.
you're a cop off the case because of conflict of interest. This could be the first time that your badge is worth something.
Sonny's not even considering the fact that one of his enemies...
All right, so I'm guessing you already have something in mind you want me to do.
Yeah, I want you to, maybe if you can start by pulling strings. I need the surveillance footage from the Phoenix airport.
You don't need a badge for that. You call up Jack OPI and he does it like you always do that.
Like Jason always does?
Sure.
Here's the thing. The less contact I have with Spinelli, the better, because once he starts talking how he talks, I get upset. I don't want to do that. I need a cop, legitimacy, and authority. That way, Suzanne can't just, find a way to slip through the cracks.
Okay, but Suzanne's learned by now how to turn her back away from security cameras, and that kid is going to be in another disguise by now.
That's the other problem. We don't know who this kid Lucian really is. Is that his real name?
I don't know. I don't get any of this because Suzanne was gone, out of here, free and clear with this kid that she was going to have the rest of her life to be with her beloved grandson, right? But then she comes back to give Brenda her son. It's
pretty simple. Suzanne sets it up so Brenda loses the child, right? So she's free and clear. It's one way to look at it. Or maybe she's got another plan. She's the only one who has the answers.
If she comes back.
She's coming back. If she feels she can get away with something, if she feels that, that she has something to gain, she will come back. Now, here's the thing. We cannot tip our hand because we're talking about Brenda's heart here. I got to get her child back. I appreciate your help.
I'm sorry.
You can, okay? What? What do you mean, right now? Turn on a local news channel. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
I guess it's been over 48 hours now that my son has been missing, and he has been kidnapped by his grandmother, Suzanne Stanwyck. My son's name is Lucian. This is a picture of him. This was taken a few days ago. This is a picture of Suzanne Stanwyck, his grandmother. She is the one that has him. I am also offering a $5 million reward for anyone who can give us any information that would lead to the return of my son. And I just would... I just would like to say to Suzanne, if you're out there, please, as a mother, we can work this out together. And just bring our son home.
We'll never get Suzanne to come back now.
Yeah, we are screwed. Suzanne has the resources. I mean, it's doubtful we'll ever see her or Lucien ever again.
I don't want anything from you.
Ooh, don't be